Hi guys, welcome to my Vlogsgiving. Welcome. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to share with you how I set up my table and some of the tips and tricks that I do just to prepare myself for Thanksgiving. I'm going to share at the end of this video just some of the things that we do, traditions that we do, and just a little inspiration. But I just thought this would be such a fun video when Lauren and I were talking about coming up with an idea of videos to share with you the week of Thanksgiving. We thought, why not share how we set up and prepare for Thanksgiving? So we pulled out our dishes and all of our beautiful things and decided we're going to film this for you guys, and hopefully this will inspire you and give you some great ideas as well for this wonderful day of thanks. It's funny because you guys would have seen Lauren's video yesterday, so be sure to check that one out. And as I was editing her video, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so funny how we have some similar things, which again, you guys should not be surprised. So I'm going to go ahead and get started to show you my tablescape. Okay, you guys, well, it's getting a little bit later. It's a little bit after 4 that I'm filming this. So I wanted you to see what my table looks like for Thanksgiving. If you guys remember, in one of my earlier vlogs that I bought these adorable pumpkins from, I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. And each year we use the same leaves with some yarn. Alright, so here's my table. It is a little bit later in the afternoon, so hopefully the color is coming through okay. But if you guys have watched one of my previous vlogs, and this was, back in maybe October, I bought these pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. And these are what I use along with a faux leaf with each of our names on it. And I use some string to tie it. And so these are our place settings. And these are my beautiful napkins here that I got from Pier 1. And the napkin ring holders. These plates, I think you guys maybe saw these plates, were on one of my vlog that me and Lauren did, a video we did. This was on my wish list. I ended up buying these from Pier 1. They were on clearance. And these are my placemats from Pier 1. And these are also the leopard wine glasses. Again, these were on clearance at Pier 1, so I was able to collect quite a few of them. We always put a decanter here, so when we pour our red wine, we like it to breathe a little bit in the decanter first before we serve it. Got another napkins. What I decided to do is I like to rotate the colors. So along with my napkin ring holders, see, these are the different colors. This is like the eggplant, and this is the deep orange, like a kind of a burnt orange. So those are the place settings. What I also love to do is I've got some little leaf trays, and this is what I'm going to be putting the butter on for the rolls. And then I use some beading, little crystal beads that I put along the center of the table, along with a candle holder for the ambiance and these little holders. And again, what I do use is unscented candles. It's really important to make sure that you don't want to have a scented candle when you are burning candles on your table, because you surely don't want these candles to overpower the scent of your wonderful feast. So it's always good to make sure that you have unscented candles on your table. So here is the rest of the table. And again, I'm going to try to show you up close how pretty these pumpkins are. Now, I used to use real pumpkins every year, but this year I decided to go with the faux. So that way I can wrap them every year and just save them. All right, I wanted to share with you the wine that I have chosen for Thanksgiving this year. And of course, the one that we always have is the Beaujolais. And they come out with one every year. This is, of course, 2015. this year's Beaujolais, which is only sold at this time of year. Once it's gone, it's gone. But not everyone is maybe a fan of that. So I thought I'd pick up some other red wines. This one seemed very interesting. It's by Cupcake. It's called Red Velvet. And of course, this suggestion was from my friend Kristen Game. You guys know her from YouTube. Kristen, if you're watching this, this is one of my favorite wines, thanks to your suggestion. Another really good red is this one called Uncensored. And actually, this suggestion came from Chelsea Garay. I think I'm saying her name wrong. I'll list her below, as well as Kristen. This is one of the wines that she loves, and I tried it when she mentioned it, geez, a couple months ago, and I love it as well. So these, again, I'm going to show you a picture of what these look like. So the Beaujolais, the Cupcake Red Velvet, the Uncensored. This is a red blend, and the 14 hands, and this is the Cab. So I feel those are great choices for our Thanksgiving meal. Now, of course, our table can only fit so many, so I do keep in our bar area. We do have other place settings for more of the family. It's always the younger generation that does sit up here. So this is their place setting. And of course, they get a nice little candle for ambiance as well, and a leaf they can put, I'm going to put the butter in. So I've got these already all set up. Gorgeous blingy napkin ring holders. Look at these. So pretty. I also wanted to share with you, I love creating atmosphere with having festive music. On Pandora, there's a station. It's hard, the lighting isn't working too well, but it's called Thanksgiving Radio. Just beautiful music. And so what we always do is we make sure we connect my iPad to the Beats pill. And then I normally put it up on our baker's rack. And we got some beautiful festive music for our dinner. So that's one thing that we've done for years, and we keep it on the same Thanksgiving channel I keep from year to year on my Pandora. And that's what we have playing while we enjoy dinner with our family, talking, reminiscing, and just enjoying time together, which is so important. All right, another thing I wanted to share with you before I show you the buffet is I always make sure I have all my recipes out so I'm prepared when I make my dishes. Now, this is a streusel topped sweet potato casserole. I am not a fan of sweet potatoes, but let me tell you, this is like eating a dessert. Everyone loves when I make this every year. So if you want this recipe, I'm going to say just stop this video real quick and maybe do a screenshot. It is delicious. I can't even tell you. So this is my tradition that I make every year. And I got this recipe out of Southern Living, our best Christmas recipes, and this was, not sure what year it was, but love this book. Okay, now I'm going to share with you my banquet table. And basically what I do is I just get an 8-foot table. I put a tablecloth on it, but then I also put pots. I've got pots under here, different size pots, because I love to create height. And then I put my platters on top with a different color tablecloth to accent it. So that, you know, I love creating height and color on my table. And what I did is I go ahead and I use little Post-its, and I put down what is going to go in each platter. So that way when family is here helping, they know what each platter is designed for. Potatoes and Brussels sprouts and the green beans and some of the casseroles or different dishes that families bring. And of course, I just have them just put those dishes directly on the table. This one I'm going to use probably to put the extra stuffing on. But again, instead of covering it, it's so pretty, I decided just to have the glass. So I like to do a little bit of mixture of everything on my table. Got some festive plates and napkins, and these are only going to be used for the appetizers. And again, we keep it simple. Vegetables and dip. I'm going to have some fontanella cheese and crackers, and that is it, and some Italian olives, because we don't want to get full. We want to be able to enjoy this delicious meal. So this is how I display the buffet. Looks so beautiful once everything's on. Now, I normally will put a candle holder, which I have not added yet. I will put a candle holder out of reach, so I don't want anyone to be reaching for food and getting burnt. So probably back here, I'll put a nice tall candle holder, a couple of them, just to create some ambiance. And then lastly, after we are all done eating, all the dishes are cleaned up, before dessert, I then get my coffee and tea and cocoa area ready for whatever after dinner drink that they would like to have. So I do a variety. I use a really pretty tray here, and of course you guys know I use my cake stand always for all my little toppings, and I got some festive teas. I use this beautiful holder here. I will put some spoons in it so everyone can have a spoon, and I'll put some extra forks in for dessert. On my tray here, I have these cute little cups if anyone wants espresso. I've got my mugs here for coffee, and then I've got these clear ones if anyone wants to make an espresso. So I've got all varieties here just in case, for whatever everyone would like to have. So that is the coffee and tea station. Well, I hope that you enjoyed my tablescape and some of the tips and tricks that I shared with you on how I stay prepared for this wonderful, blessed day. Some of the things I did want to share with you is just how fun it is when it all just comes together. Normally we have family come around 1 o'clock, and we eat dinner around 4, but it's great because each of the women that come, my mom, my mother-in-law, and cousins and aunts, and we all have like a primary role when it comes to getting ready. Mary Jo makes the green beans. My mother-in-law loves to peel the potatoes, and she cuts them so perfectly so they cook so beautifully. When the turkey is done, Uncle Dave comes and he always does the carving of the turkey. Now, Missy and Dave, every year, they have a huge roaster, and they come really early in the morning and they bring the turkey over. So we get the wonderful opportunity to smell the turkey as it's roasting here at our home. And the one thing Aunt Missy always says is don't lift the lid. And of course, I always find Mark trying to peek underneath the lid to peek at the turkey. So I'm always like saying, no, don't, because we want it to stay moist and juicy. But my mom is always festive, and she's pouring the wine, and we have, as I showed you guys on Pandora, we have a Thanksgiving channel that each year we just hit the button and there's our Thanksgiving music. So that just makes it so festive. And of course the wines, like I showed you, that we share, that we have each year as well. We also do pick names for Christmas. We each pick a name, and we have a specific amount, of a dollar amount in mind. So we do secretly pick a name, so no one ever knows what name it is. So we get surprised on Christmas Eve when we do our family Italian, traditional Italian Christmas, and then we do our gift exchange. And we'll probably do, actually, we're going to do a, what is it? We're going to call it Vlogmas? Yeah, a Vlogmas, Lauren and I. So you'll get to see some of those tips and tricks on the Vlogmas video as well. We're going to do something very similar to what we just did that you guys just watched. So, but also, my day, my Thanksgiving morning always starts off with my coffee, breakfast as we all sit around and watch the Macy's Day Parade. I have done this since I was a little girl. It brings back such amazing, wonderful memories of just not only the atmosphere and the ambiance in the home, but the smells of the turkey in the oven. And I love to watch the Macy's Day Parade. I get just as excited today as I did when I was a little girl. And it just isn't the same. So I love to have it on blasting loud as I'm in the kitchen preparing little things that I need to get done, appetizers, and I'm inserting a picture here of our vegetable tray that looks like a turkey. And my husband always does it every year. I think he would be embarrassed if I shared that with you, but he's so creative and it's so cute. And he brings it out when everyone gets here. It's like he presents the veggie tray. And it's just one of our traditions that we do every year. So, well, all I can say is from our home to yours, I hope that you have a very, very blessed Thanksgiving with your family and safe travels out there. And we look forward to seeing you again real soon. We'll see you. Bye.